Confine yourself to the present. 5 words. Written nearly 2,000 years ago by an emperor, a warrior, a man who commanded 30 legions and still woke before dawn to face his own mind. This is how Marcus Aurelius structured his days, and why those habits, built in a world without smartphones or alarm clocks, may be exactly what you need right now. Marcus Aurelius ruled Rome from 161 to 180 AD, the last of the 5 good emperors. But here's what most history books leave out. He never wanted the throne. He wanted to study philosophy. He spent his reign fighting wars he didn't start, managing plagues he didn't cause, ruling an empire he didn't seek. And every single morning, before any of that began, he sat down and wrote. The practice we now call journaling, Marcus called his private discourse. His notes survive as the Meditations, 12 books never intended to be published, written for an audience of one, himself. His entries were not celebrations, they were corrections. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Modern research confirms what Marcus intuited. A 2018 study in JMIR Mental Health found that expressive writing reduces anxiety, improves emotional regulation, and builds psychological resilience. People who journaled 15 minutes each morning reported significantly lower stress levels over 6 weeks. The practice is simple. Before your day begins, ask 3 questions. What am I anxious about today that I cannot control? What is actually within my power? What kind of person do I want to be in the hours ahead? Marcus Aurelius was not a sedentary philosopher. Despite being described as physically frail in early life, he trained. He hunted wild boar on horseback. He personally rode with his troops through the Germanic campaigns. His model was not strength for domination, it was strength for endurance. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. The Stoics believed the body and mind were inseparable. Neglect one, the other suffers. Dr. John Ratey's research at Harvard established that aerobic exercise increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, what he calls miracle grow for the brain. A 30-minute walk doesn't just strengthen your cardiovascular system, it literally grows new neural pathways. You don't need to hunt boar, but you need to move, deliberately, daily. If this is resonating with you, subscribe for daily motivational content. New episodes every week, built around the same timeless principles that shaped the greatest minds in history. Marcus faced what no leadership manual prepares you for. A plague that killed millions of Romans, wars on multiple fronts, a co-emperor who died unexpectedly, a son who would undo much of his life's work. And yet, his writing shows no bitterness. How? He practiced what Epictetus called the dichotomy of control. 2 categories, that is all. Things within your control, your judgments, your intentions, your responses. Things outside your control, everything else. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. When crisis arrived, Marcus did not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" He asked, "What is the right action here?" The application today is radical in its simplicity. Before reacting to any setback, write it down. Label it. Is this within my control or not? Then respond only to what is yours to effect. The Stoics inherited from the Pythagoreans an evening ritual. Before sleep, review the day through 3 questions. Where did I go wrong? What did I do well? What could I have done better? Not as self-punishment, as calibration. Marcus wrote in his private notes, knowing no one would ever read them, and still held himself to account. Every single evening. Research from Harvard Business School found that reflection improves performance more than raw practice alone. Workers who spent 15 minutes at day's end reflecting on what they'd learned were 23% more effective after 10 days than those who simply kept working. 15 minutes, that's it. You don't have an empire, but you have a morning. Here is the Marcus Aurelius protocol adapted for today. 5 minutes of morning journaling. No phone first. Just your own mind on paper. 30 minutes of deliberate movement. Walk, lift, swim. Choose your discipline and protect it. One stoic question before each major decision. Is this within my control? 15 minutes of evening reflection. 3 questions. Paper, not screen. Start with one. Just one. Research shows it takes an average of 66 days, not 21, to build a habit that holds. Pick the one that feels most urgent. Build from there. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. He faced war, plague, loss, and betrayal. He didn't have our tools or our comforts, but he had a discipline, a morning, a journal, a question he kept returning to, year after year, in victory and in grief. Am I becoming the person I was meant to be? That question belongs to you now. Subscribe for daily motivational content.